As soon as I got handed on to a different doctor, I seemed to slip through the cracks a little bit. I'm meant to be seen once a year at a kind of minimum, just to check up on my eyes, make sure that nothing's become active again and no one has to step in and try and stop me losing more sight. And so I was seen in June 2017, and so I should have been seen June 2018. And I hadn't actually noticed come the summer of 2018 that I hadn't had my routine appointment, just because I was busy. But when it got to August, I actually started thinking that I was picking up on some issues with my eye condition. It felt like my central vision was just deteriorating. And I'd always been told, and it'd been really stressed to me, that if I pick up on any kind of issues, that I need to get back into the hospital and have my eyes checked immediately, because with wet AMD, it could be that I would need to have injections and I would need to have something to try and stop my eyes from deteriorating further. I should have already been seen in 2016. I called the hospital, explained the situation, and was told by an administrator that the next appointment was in January 2019. And I was thinking, I was saying to them, that's months away. And it was just a horrible kind of series of phone calls that I had with them, because I was getting more and more worked up and more concerned, thinking that I'm losing sight and no one's doing anything about it. And it took to the point that I said to them, look, I want your name. I'm going to hold you personally accountable. And this sounds so nasty saying it, but I was saying, I'm afraid I'm going to lose my eyesight. I already am registered as blind. I do not want to lose what remaining sight I have. And I said, I will hold you personally accountable because you are saying I won't be seen. And that's the moment when they finally gave me an appointment for, it was still a month away, but I finally got an appointment. So it was a really, really stressful period. To think that you're potentially losing sight, you could be losing more because people are refusing to do anything about it. That is an incredibly helpless feeling. And that's the most let down I've felt. I think I'm quite an articulate person, and I was trying to explain to the administrator, who kept refusing for me to have an earlier appointment, just how important it was. I kind of thought, if there was someone else in my situation who potentially wasn't able to express what they were going through quite so well, what chance would they have? And even the kind of confidence to say, okay, give me your name, other people wouldn't necessarily know to do that. And once you lose sight, you can't get it back, not with my condition. And I'm in my 20s. If I lose more sight, that's it, for the rest of my life. And, although I am already registered as blind, the sight that I have is incredibly important to me, and I use it for everything. So I wouldn't cope with it very well if I felt, it's one thing having to cope with losing sight, but feeling that other people may have stopped you from stopping that wouldn't kind of really go down very well with me.